Hello. So you may have heard, because I keep hearing it, people calling berberine nature's Ozempic, but that's actually not how the physiology works. So berberine and GLP-1 medications work through completely different mechanisms. GLP-1 medications like Ozempic, they mimic a hormone called GLP-1, which stands for glucagon-like peptide 1. It's a hormone that your body already makes in the small intestines, specifically from something called L cells in your distal ileum and in your colon. It does this when you eat. So this hormone helps regulate metabolism. It does so by increasing insulin after you eat, slowing stomach emptying, and signaling fullness to your brain. But the reason these drugs work so well in many people is that when you have metabolic disease, insulin resistance, etc., that often comes with GLP-1 resistance, similar to how we see insulin resistance. So it's not usually that someone has like a GLP-1 deficiency and they need to take a GLP-1. Instead, it's that the body's not responding to its own signals as effectively anymore, and then you replace it with the GLP-1 prescription. Now, berberine works very differently. It activates something called AMPK. This is often described as your body's metabolic master switch. This pathway improves things like insulin sensitivity and cellular energy use. This is why berberine behaves much more like the prescription metformin. And you can go back to my metformin video where we talk about how that works. But from a metabolic standpoint, they're much different. So calling it nature's Ozempic is really just marketing. The real goal for long-term metabolic health isn't necessarily replacing hormones. The goal is restoring your metabolic flexibility so your body can efficiently switch between burning glucose and burning fat again. If you want to learn more about improving your metabolic health, you can head on over to my website, lindsaycarlson.com, which is linked in my bio. You can take the metabolic quiz that's there. And if you're interested in working together, I do take on a very small number of metabolic health clients who want to restore their metabolic flexibility. You can request a consultation right on my website. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or reach out on my website via the contact form. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will preface with saying I have no opinion on whether or not you take a GLP-1 or not, though, and oftentimes that's what I end up in my comments end up being. So if you have any questions, reach out.